I don't know if you can make that out down there. I'm way up at the house. But if you see those really nice color variations, that's the light green of the new growth on the grapes in the front. There's the poppies behind that. And way in the back is that sort of purpley blue with a slight pink haze sort of color of the borage in bloom. Welcome back to my Saskatchewan garden. Just taking a moment to really enjoy what is nice about the garden this year, in spite of all the rest of the things that might not be right about it. And if you see here, the other day while we were up having a family day in the city, we happened to pick up a secondhand walker, which is really helping me out since my cart decided to die on me. It is time to harvest garlic scapes today. Pretty much most of them are ready. And here we have another bale of straw mulch. That's old stuff the neighbor doesn't have a use for, that he said he'll bring one over anytime we want. I will say that these walkers really are not designed for running over yards. They're good for pavement, but they certainly don't like obstacles of any kind because of the way the wheels are designed and the posts are designed. I just have better ideas, but it does help a lot. There's a closer look at the poppies. So pretty. Just thick in there. Now that I've got the weeds out of the way, it really does look nice. I have a few back there of dock to get rid of. And right here, if you're not getting seasick with the wind, those are the licorice flowering. Really nice little purple color. Plants are so beautiful. Honestly, they are. And here is one row of my potatoes. You can see where I weeded just yesterday. I've got a nice little swath cleared here, and I used them as part of my potato mulch. Hey, what you pull up can be beneficial. I still have more to weed. Wait, I missed a canola plant right here, stuck in the middle of my potato. There it is. There it is. There we go. Save that one. Oh, and there's a bit of grass. There we go. Pull that. I still have more mulch to put on there for sure. Here are the purple royalty. Look at the leaves on these. Now you can see some of them for some reason are, I don't know what that is, because if I had chemical, it should have affected all of them. And I am noticing too, though, that if there's any bug damage, which right now would only be grasshoppers, there's nothing much bothers beans. If there's any bug damage, it's on those plants. The rest of them are okay. You can see, well, this one's got a bite in it, but that's not bad. But yeah, we have a pretty bad looking infestation of grasshoppers coming up here. Here's another batch of potatoes. Some are just showing. There, flower heads starting. There's my green beans here. Some of them have the same thing, some crispy leaves and whatever. Those are a little bit choked out in the far end. Still got to get weeding. More potatoes here. They look pretty nice. They're doing all right. They need a lot more mulch to cover them though. These are my kidney beans. Russian blue potatoes. Even the stems are blue on them, or purple actually. Got a very dark colored stem. And these are my cassoulet beans. They're doing all right. The mulch is not doing too badly. There's some with bug bites on them. Like I said, we're looking at some pretty heavy grasshopper infestation. There's a lovage plant right there. Here is a little closer look at the borage. Now that is so pretty. Looks like a blue mist over the garden sometimes. don't see a lot of bees today, but that's so gorgeous. Just a forest of blue and pink. And the onions, which are, yeah, some are struggling so badly. Look at that. They're just flopping right over. Where is it? I can't even, there's a, oh, we call it, portulaca. I know it's not. And yes, I know you can eat it. I've tried it. I don't care for it. This poor onion, I don't think it's going to survive very much longer. I've got to get these mulched. That one's doing okay. I suppose, I mean, for all the work it was, I should be more upset. I've come to the conclusion that if it doesn't cost a whole bunch to replace it in the store, then it's maybe not worth getting too worried about, even if you put a lot of work into it. I have different plans this fall. This here would be called dock. That's also fully edible from root to seed. I did actually save seed from those last year, and I tried a flower from it. Now, that's an acquired taste, but the leaves can be used like a spinach. You can steam them or put them in stir fries. The root can be done the same with, and the stem. This here particular thing, it kind of has a fuzzy head when it pops up a seed head like this. That's millet there. But this one with the big leaves, that's amaranth. The Indians, Native Americans, whatever you want to call yourselves or them or whatever name I use is not in derision, but they used to ply a trade up and down the whole continent in this stuff. It was very valuable commodity for them in this grain. Well, actually, it's more of a seed than a grain. This one here would be mallow. I'm not quite sure which variety it is, but yes, that is the root. The marshmallow plant is the root that they used for the original marshmallow flavoring. And marshmallow root is used in herbal concoctions that are to aid mucous membranes because it's a good demulcent. It soothes membranes that are irritated. So it's used very much in things that might irritate, like for a diuretic or something, a decongestant or something like that. That if you need soothing, it helps produce mucus where it's needed. This one down here is lamb's quarter. That's very edible. It's much like spinach again. Actually, I have a friend that said she likes it better than spinach. So there it is. Whole bunch of those. I saw way more yesterday. Those little, yep, there he goes, grasshoppers. These were just loaded yesterday. Oh, I have a volunteer tomato. Here we go. There's volunteer tomato for you. All by itself. I didn't plant that at all. That's from last year's plants. Pull these out of here so we can see it. There, it's more visible. That's better. I'll save you, Miss Tomato. I don't know if I have any more. Oh, dragonflies galore this year, and it's their season because there is a lot of mosquitoes right now. Very infested right now with them. So you see there are some beneficials in amongst all this negativity. You have to look for that or else you just never get out of your doldrums. Okay, join me while I harvest the garlic scapes. Well, that bowl is my biggest bowl in one of those plastic bowl sets. It would hold, probably 1.5 gallons of water right to the brim. I'd say that's a decent haul of nice looking scapes. A couple of small ones, but no big deal. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'm just going to go and look after these scapes. I'm going to make pickled eggs with them. And I will see you again in the next video. Have a good day.